Shall we begin? Shall we begin? Huh? This case with Jonathan Majors, right? Sometimes people in this world let your stardom go to your head. Way to your head. See, let me take these glasses off so y'all can look into my eyes and see when I'm talking to you. I think Jonathan Majors forgot who he is or who we are and how to play his position. Because back in the days of slavery, they may have let us off of the plantation on to a new plantation. And sometimes the conquerors, the colonizers, the powers to be have to remind you of who you are. You get into a domestic violence situation with your girlfriend and you put your hands on her and you come home from jail with an open case and you leave her and then you go get a Megan Goods and you thought it was all good, right? And then when it was time for you, we're going to speed up now. When it's time to go to trial, they play audio of you telling your white girlfriend that she should be more like Martin Luther King's wife, Coretta Scott, Malcolm X's wife, and even Michelle Obama. Take the what and leave the what? So heal up, wheel up, bring it back, come rewind. So now you got the world of colonizers all over the world listening to a black man tell the colonizers or a colonizer or woman. See, back in the days, if you even looked at them as if in a lustful way, they threw that rope up in that tree and your feet went dangling. So now you forgot your place and they had to listen. Tell the slave master that she needs to be more like the slave. What you didn't see what they did to Martin Luther King in front of Coretta Scott King, and you telling her that she needs to be more like them. Did you forget the world that you're living in? So they thought they would remind you, because that audio was the beginning of your downfall. Here's the reality of it, right? When you dealing with a black woman, the majority of the time, we're not going to act like black men and women in a relationship don't knuckle up and go through fights on a daily basis and find their way in the bedroom. You know, that dysfunctional kind of love? They find their way in the bedroom making up, getting to that makeup sex. The majority of the time, unless things is getting too bad, that sister ain't sitting up there calling the police on you. Unless you heavy-handed and you got a problem with your hands on some serious notes. But here it is, you went out there and you wanted a taste of the colonizer. And you got that. Now you gotta wear that, because the reality of it is that, yo, this dude was possibly about to be one of the biggest black celebrities in history with the line of movies they had him lined up for. And you threw it all away for Becky. And then as soon as shit hit the fan, you come running back to mama, the black woman. Sad part about it is they said, okay, so you beat Becky up and you left her. Now you gonna run to the Megan Goods. We gonna make sure you ain't got no money to take care of Megan Goods. Hit him in the head with the. It is what it is, man. There was a time where you couldn't even look at them, let alone date them. And then you played yourself. Because the reality of it is, my advice You don't beat a female up or have her accuse you of beating up. Y'all went through whatever y'all went through. She called the police. When you came home, you were supposed to rock her to sleep. He wasn't supposed to leave Shorty until that case was over. And once they closed that case and that case was over, I'd have left her right on the side of the road. He played his cards right. Rub me wrong. It is what it is. That's my take on the situation. Y'all getting too comfortable, man. We living in a world where you got certain groups of people that teach their children who we are. And they always look for us to have an uprising for the things that they did to us. Shout out to the dope, good white people out there, but you better know who you're dealing with. Because the reality of it is, you never know who a person is until they show you their fangs. Yeah, he thought he was the man while he was giving her the lecture on how she should be like Coretta Scott King, Barack Obama's wife, Michelle Obama. Not even realizing she thinking about Christopher Columbus. She thinking about King Leopold and all of the rest of her ancestors that was conquerors, colonizers, and they were strong. And you telling her that she should be like they weak-ass wives? Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, and pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. I'm out.